Hello and welcome everyone to another video. We're going to be taking a look at Roberto Baggio today. Most curious thing about this card is going to be his unique body type and the press proven minus playstyle. Is this card worth it? Probably not, and I only say that because we've got other cams, particularly me, because I've got Hamsik on the bench, Musiala, as well as Malo. I don't think he's going to replace Malo for the price. If he was a little cheaper, I'd consider it more, just to have somebody around the club. But 92 being somebody you can't evo for a while, and Malo, if we take a look at and we'll do this on Footpin later, but if we compare the stats here, I don't think he's really replacing anyone for you, but I'm very curious about this card's dribbling. I've never used him before in any past FIFA, so if he's got actually a decent body type, that'll tempt me a little more. He's got the right roll plus for me right now, the Shadow Striker, so that's what we'll be testing him on. Press proven, great. First touch, pretty necessary. Tech plus is fine. I don't use it too much, but it is great if you do. And the finesse minus is very important considering he's got low shooting stats, and I'm not looking to bump those up. We're doing an engine for him because that makes him explosive. So his dribbling ends up fairly high. The ball control high enough. I'm hoping I don't need to bump that the rest of the way. But the agility and balance only getting up to 85 and 90 there is kind of a test for me, or the question for me. So we're going to go here. Take a look at his in-games. According to Footpin here, so unique body type. It doesn't actually mention, but he does have one. He's 5'9", which is one of the better, like 5'7" to 5'9". I think he's the best range for passing, or for dribbling, excuse me. And again, that engine is what's going to bump him up to... Engine and finisher both do it. But finisher is a plus 12 to dribbling, and it only being a plus 5 is such a waste that I'd rather have the stats go somewhere else, even though it gets him really good shooting. I think I'm just going to have to rely on him being great on the ball and good enough at passing that you're just kind of doing 1-2s, getting close enough to net where the shooting's not going to matter. So we'll see how good that finesse basic playstyle is. Excuse me there, Footpin. But again, to compare to Malo, as I'm looking at both of them, we're looking at 97 versus 95 for dribbling. Obviously, the massive passing difference, and you can see in their stats here, 89 versus 98, 92, 97, 87, 94 for the important ones. But Malo with pinged plus and incisive versus Baggio having no passing playstyles I actually use. All of that stuff is kind of putting me off the card. So we're just going to have to test out how that dribbling is in game. Obviously, 5-star skills is another nice little bonus. I'm not expecting him to be worth the price, but we'll just have to see how it is. Yeah, so first question, I'm testing him out offline here. We want to see how that dribbling is as much as I can. And I have to say I notice it being pretty slow. So the press proven, honestly, sometimes it feels like it does make cards heavier, so I did anticipate that. The question is just, like, yes, the card's heavier. He's not going to be the most agile with the turn. I think you really see that there. He's not moving at all. In terms of this, just the quick, agile dribbling. So I'm not expecting him to be someone I want with the agile. But the normal left stick is better on... You see this left stick? That's much better on press proven. So this might be like one of those rare cards. You're looking to use normal left stick as opposed to one of your dribbling button modifiers. Obviously mixing it in with the 5-star skills here and there. That press proven's interesting. So it's interesting, right? Because it's... Like, has a good tackle from behind, but he's going to be stronger on the ball. So there's a benefit to it. There absolutely is. And he turns pretty quickly there with it. And the left stick dribbling, taking you a further distance, actually gets you further away from the opponents than doing agile would, because this is, you know, much shorter steps. You're staying closer to the defender most of the time. It's curious. We'll just have to see how it is in a real match. Okay, so we're just testing out Baggio in friendlies here. A decent enough first touch. We're in friendlies just to see, you know, because it is alone and we get very few games here, so I do want to, because I'm particularly curious about this one, get in a couple games. But no, he feels so slow on the ball. He is ridiculously slow, honestly, to me. He's kind of gotten forward here. Yeah, a little heavy touch there, and then so slow on the turn. I don't know if that's just like the lack of quick step or something, but he just really heavy. I feel like he's got 80 balance instead of 90. Could just be a friendlies thing, because sometimes friendlies themselves feel different from normal Ultimate Team gameplay, actually. Yeah, I think, no question, you're either doing R1 with him or normal left stick. His agile dribbling is not it. First card I'll recommend all year to use, like no L1, no L2, R2, just normal left stick. That's my dribble. There we go though. Let's run forward again. Down. That was meant for Baggio. Lucky to get through. We'll take the free kick, I guess. See how his free kicks are then. Don't make the sub. That should be pretty good, honestly. Yeah, I thought so. Decent free kicks, of course. Side. Interesting. Good, Ta. I was gonna get too close down there. That works. Is she onside? She is. Try a little turn here. One more. Nope, right into the back of the defender. Almost gets it back, but just not precise enough with him to get those fine-tuned little movements. High tier passing should be able to... No? Okay, interesting. That's the difference from not having the playstyle, I guess. See how he runs off of that. Let's kind of slowly get forward. That works. Yeah, I can play that one, but you see how he's got like no curve on his passes? That's the difference from having incisive versus not. He does turn the opponent and blocked. What a ball. That works. Turn back up, and he's moved away from the goal. That's not where I expected him to end up there. I can't predict him. He's taking up good positioning there. Maybe tech to get past. Nope, it's got to be skill move. That works, but saved. He's so aggressive. He just keeps replacing Pichon there. Just have to hit that one. I mean, 73 shot power in all its glory, everybody. Yeah, let that run through. That's perfect. That's not what I meant to do, but it works. Baggio consistently so aggressive. So I told him to go on that run. I want to see how he gets back. He gets back well. Went to the wrong player. Dude, successfully turn. You can see the lack of shot power. It's placed well despite his low shooting stats, but there's no power on that at all. Nice, Stefan. How does Baggio move here? Can't get it to him. Trying to just barge through with some tech. I mean, hey, there's a little bit of jam. It seems like less of the jam than you'd expect from most icons, but press proven will do it sometimes. Good. Where's he gone? He's back here now. But I'm sure if I pass the ball... Look at him. He's second striker now. He's so aggressive. He's found the space. I mean, hey. One more? No. Like, not quick enough to get into the actual gap you created with the first skill move, so I had to try something else. But his runs are the most aggressive I've seen this year, I swear. Let's get down the wing. Of course, he is the furthest forward in the box. Fizz that into him. Try a little turn. Another one on the weak. I mean, that is my fault. Most players are going to be slower after doing 2 skill moves in a row. He actually did the double drag back pretty well, but I mistimed it. I mean, that could have been a goal. That's the thing about doing it without the playstyles. It's accurate, but it's not, like, effective. Little off the ball run that's manually queued again. He will get through just barely and blocked. Can't escape. Oh. Yeah, from that angle. This card would be great if I could escape from anyone. It'd be perfect, but like you just keep the opponents way too close. Wide half? Yeah. I couldn't tell when the tech was going to end. I mean, like, it was performed well while he was doing it, but then... Oh. There was meant to be McGee to cancel. I just don't have it with him. Come on. Oh, it's just wide. I didn't end up greening it. It wasn't the worst hit shot. Good. Takes it on the wrong foot. I mean, so that was a manually cued run, but at least the shot's well aimed. Back we go. It's a good ball. I read time it. That's entirely my fault. He does successfully make that pass, though. I would hope to keep going with Baggio. We've got, you know, one more game before he's on his last game of the loan, and then I'd keep him. But I can't bring myself to do it. This card is not worth it. I'd price this card at like 100, 200k value maybe. He's not a 500k card. He has the most aggressive attacking AI I think I've ever seen. He makes a lot of runs from deep. He's kind of replacing Pichon up top. But my team worked phenomenal over the weekend with Malo, with just a better balance of which players are making the runs, I guess. Not to mention Malo on the ball, just so much better. Despite lacking the unique body type and despite the press proven, or lack of press proven, Malo is so much more agile. I think it really is either these two stats here being 85 and 90, you can't really bump them up any higher than that, or he's just heavier. Let me show you.